Okay, I'm going to do a small walk. Look at all those lambs, cows, stuff. Come up here. Another one of these white sand beaches. Ooh, almost fell. Another one of these white sand beaches, look. Really fine sand. Really nice. So it's a bit confusing because there's like a sign where I parked up saying there's like this walk and everything. I've put a picture up, and you walk down, there's no other signs whatsoever. And you think, and it involved me walking through a farm. When I go back, it's not exactly a circular walk, but when I go back, I think I've got to walk even more through the farm. I don't like doing that sort of stuff. So yeah, I ain't got the wind thing on, so I don't know whether you're reading me loud and clear. So yeah, it's apparently in 1991 storms uncovered a Viking burial boat. It had 3 generations of, well, I don't know whether they're related. We had a 10-year-old, a 30-year-old and a 70-year-old. Like a Viking burial boat thing, so that's, what, 1,000 years ago? 1,500, something like that. Apparently it's all eroded away now. Shame, innit? Apparently, oh, and when they found it, I think this was the one, I'm getting a bit mixed up with the histories, but I think this was the one, all the wood had rotten away, but they could find the shape of the boat where the nails were, the iron nails. So someone else, at least one other person's walked along here because there's footprints. So this place does look absolutely great. Look at it. So the path keeps going and going. There's no plaque or anything to say you've now reached the famous burial boat thing, but there is this. Looks like Dave has lost his boo. Poor Dave. So yeah, look at these beaches. Can you imagine if they were in the Bahamas or someplace? Or if it was somewhere warm, should I say. There'll be like high-rise apartments and everything being built here. Only it's not a place that's warm. I mean, it looks nice at the moment, but it's still only about, what? Well, my little computer said 19 degrees, but it's quite a cold wind. So I found this. It's a marker. Now this is where the Viking boat was found, the burial boat, apparently. I don't know whether it meant the sand moved and they found it, or whether, I don't know, some rocks moved. I'm assuming sand. And I know this is the place because I found an actual sign. It's a very rare thing up here. So I'm not going any further. Oh, don't think I can go any further by looks. I'm going to walk back along the beach. It's quite nice. So obviously the Viking boat thing, it's all rotted away years ago. It was like 91 when it got uncovered. This beach is great. There's all these like winkles, do you call them? They're alive. So I'm still on these rocks and you can see the layers. Sort of layered. That's all geology. It's how it were sort of laid down and compacted, made into stone, blah blah blah. I find it fascinating. Then it's all come up, but it don't come up level. It comes up sort of whatever forces pushes it up. So you get that striation. I read that in Madeira. So I'm going to get up onto the path in a minute. It's that farm I've got to get through. I just find it weird when there's no signs walking through people's property. Just turn you around. There you go. That's that beach. Great, isn't it? So I walked along the top of that. Quite nice. So let's go and find the path and try and get through this farm. I say it's farm, it's that Scar house, the Laird's seat of power back in the day. I understand. Might be wrong. Don't know why this fascinates me, but it does. Like, you see all these little bird footprints, and every now and again you see a little hole where they've obviously shoved the beaks in to get the worms out or whatever they're after. I don't know, it just fascinates me, that. I don't know why. Should be turning left just a bit up here, so it's getting a bit late. I've got a pizza ordered for 7 o'clock, so I won't be able to do the full walk. It took me a lot longer than what I thought it would, just to walk down that beach. A sign. An actual sign. Yeah, look at that, there's grass growing out at the top of this log thing. Oh, nice. Well, I can't see why you just can't go straight up there. This is very strange. Well, why segregate the fields like that? You know? I mean, it's useful, but every other like track like this I've come across over these islands, not so much this one, but on the other ones, they've blocked them off. Like that one on Sanday, they blocked it off with a trailer. Absolutely pathetic. But yeah, and they've cut the grass here as well, which on Sanday they never did. But why segregate it like this? There's got to be a reason for it. I mean, I don't particularly want to be walking in a field with cattle. You know, they're my nemesis. Look at them, they're all staring at me now. Well, they can't get to me because of this bloody fence, can they? Barbed wire fence with electric. Yeah, you know, it's electrified. Oh, another thing, that's that house. That the Laird's castle, the Laird's house, or whatever you call it. Can't find that stone anywhere. Don't know where it is. It's bugging me. So obviously I took a long time along that beach, going to look at the site of where that Viking burial boat was found. At the end of this road, it's going to take me back to the road, and I need to get back to the car, so I might come tomorrow and finish this walk off. I've only done about half of it. It took me about 2 hours. It's not long at all. I mean, in distance, I think it's only about 5-6 kilometres. It took me 2 hours just to do a couple of kilometres. Just looking at scenery and stuff. So yeah, I might come back tomorrow, I might not. It depends, because I've got a short day on bike, only 30 kilometres doing top of Island. But there might be some walking to do as well, so in another location. So yeah,